Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button as you come on in. We got to talk about it, man. We got to talk about what went down today. A lot went down today. A lot went down this week in boxing in general. We got to talk about it. Hit that like button as you come on in. Canelo versus Crawford debate, episode 9. We already on the 9th week since we started. Salute to everybody in the building, man. We got some shit to talk about, man. Canelo Alvarez, man. He didn't expect the heel version of Terrence Crawford to come out tonight. He did not expect that tonight at all. He didn't expect it, y'all.
You got your belts here?
No, I ain't got no belts.
No?
I ain't bring no belts. I'm taking his belts. I'm taking your belts. They coming home with me.
You good?
They coming.
We the bullies.
They coming.
We the bullies.
Yeah, I know.
We the bullies.
You gonna remember me. I want you to remember me. That's the whole purpose. I want you to remember me. Yeah.
He want him to remember, man. That was the whole purpose. He want to get Canelo fired up ahead of this fight. Right? He trying to get Canelo fired up ahead of this fight, man. We gonna wait till some more people get up in here. Canelo Alvarez, man. I think he felt like he made a mistake. I think he felt like he made a mistake going into this fight, man. He may have made a mistake.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only, hey Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
He got a big head too, man. Didn't I just tell y'all he got a big ass fucking head, bro? His head is like that dude from Marvel, Movac or Modak. I forgot his name, bro. He got a big ass head, man. Huge target. September 13th for Terrence Crawford. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button as you come on in. Man, Crawford tried to assert his dominance on Canelo today, too. That's the main thing, right? He was trying to push Canelo a little bit. Canelo was like, wait a minute, what's going on? What was this? Why you pushing me, dog? Yeah, he moving you back, dude, letting you know what's up. Look at him, pushing him back. Get back, man. Yeah, walking him down, man. Setting the tone early, man. The games begin. Let the games begin. You said Canelo look shook. Canelo don't know what he gonna do, bro. This ain't Floyd Mayweather, bro. Look at this dude. Yeah. Testing his gangster today, bro. Look at him. People act like Bud supposed to be scared of Canelo or something. Come on, man. What's up with it? Yeah, walk them down. That's right, Jay, man. Walk them down. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button. Come on in. We just getting started. I want everybody's thoughts on this, man. We gotta get the people's thoughts, man. The people voice is what matters, man. Canelo wants the smaller ring because, well, you hear him kind of trying to condition Crawford to be lowered into like a quote unquote great fight, which means which means in translation, a slugfest. Because when asked, what do you do better than Crawford? He didn't know what. He didn't know. He stumbled his words. It was a big pause. He didn't know what he do better than this guy, bro. Only thing he can hope is that Crawford punches don't have an effect on him. Only thing he can hope is that Crawford's speed is not there, because that's what's gonna be key for Crawford, is him having some speed. Canelo hates dealing with speed. Bud ain't there for no check either. He's not. That's another thing. Crawford isn't there for a check like a lot of dudes who just happy to be here. Crawford said, I'm taking your belts, bro. He said, those belts are mine. I ain't even bring no belts. No, I'm taking his belts. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo, we've seen Canelo push fighters before, right? He pushed Caleb Plant. He had a lot of smoke for Caleb. He gave Bud a little push. He didn't want to push Bud too hard. He didn't want to piss him off too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at that. Get back, man. Get back. Uh-huh. Yeah, man. Crawford set the tone early with this fight, man. Bud is definitely not there for no check, bro.
Crawford ain't nothing to play with. He ain't scared of nobody, and you ain't too big for Crawford. So kill that narrative. It's over with. Blood has been drawn, and you're going to see Crawford is the best fighter in the world. Canelo will be beat up like a bloody pulp when it's through. Talk that shit, Bill!
Canelo will be beat up like a bloody pulp, man. I don't know, y'all. Bill Haney was in the building. You know what I'm saying? Trill Bill was in the building. Said Bud Crawford's the best fighter in the world. He ain't scared of no Canelo. He ain't worried about no weight. He in his way of being great. That's it. You said Canelo pushed and ran. Canelo was surprised by all of that. He was super surprised. And see, the thing is, Crawford's a serious fighter, man. He's not about to get up in there and partake in a sparring match. He's coming for everything Canelo got. Remember what they asked him? He's coming for everything. He's coming for everything he got. Canelo didn't know what to say. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says, shit up box till you turn it, we keep going. That's right. We gonna keep going. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. That's right. We go definitely keep going. Bud was playing the villain role, right? He was the heel today. When he first got announced, he was walking out. They was booing. He did the Hulk Hogan thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was embracing the villain role. It was real cool. He was enjoying himself, being in this moment, and you know, just the fans seem to have made it easy. You know, the fans that was in the crowd, they was reacting to Crawford's smart remarks and the stuff that he was saying, taunting the crowd, selling the fight. You know what I'm saying? So Canelo got to turn up. You said that push was to check Bud's strength? Probably. That's what Crawford was doing with Canelo. He was pushing Canelo back. Canelo, I mean, he probably didn't even realize what Bud was doing. Yeah, man. Canelo was very surprised by all of this today. He did not expect this type of smoke. He didn't expect this type of smoke today. The respect is there, so let's not get it twisted. But I think Canelo's intimidated a little bit, man. I think Canelo's a little intimidated, man. Of course, he's gonna get in there and fight and do his thing. But Canelo is intimidated by these type of opponents, man. The faster guys, the guys that's faster than him, he do not like fighting them. And Crawford's a mean dude, right? He's coming to hurt you. You said when is the Vegas conference? The Vegas conference is, I think, next Friday. I think that's when they go turn up. Next Friday. Because Canelo got caught off guard today. He thought it was going to be one of those, everybody all cool, buddy, like he was with Mingguia and all them bozos. Nah, Crawford said, nah, bro. I'm coming for everything you got, dude. You signed the contract. It's over with. You signed the contract, bro.
You got your belts here?
No, I ain't got no belts.
No?
I ain't bring no belts. I'm taking his belts. I'm taking your belts. They coming home with me.
You good?
They coming.
We the bully.
They coming.
We the bully.
Yeah, I know.
We the bully.
You gonna remember me. I want you to remember me. That's the whole purpose. I want you to remember me. Yeah.
You heard him? He said, you heard Bernie in the background. We the bully. Yeah, we the bully. We the bully. Yeah. He bullies Canelo Alvarez, bro. Bullied him, bro. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says, once again, these Canelo fanboys better remember everything they said before the fight. So that way we could shove it back in their face when Bud wins. They're not going to come say too much, man. We're not going to get too much pushback from this one, you guys. I'm just letting you know right now. There's not going to be too much pushback like it was from the Spence Nation. Canelo fans don't got too much ammunition because Canelo is exerting the energy of a guy who's just not 100% sure. Saying something is one thing, but body language is everything. Crawford said, I ain't letting nobody be better than me at nothing. Canelo said, well, I don't know. He don't know what to say. He didn't know what to say when they asked him that. What do you do better than Crawford? Oh, man, he's a great fighter. Yeah, of course. Yeah. You about to find out how great he really is September 13th, man. Oh, my goodness. It ain't going to be like Errol Spence, bro. It ain't going to be like the Errol Spence fight, man. It's going to be worse. Canelo's slower. You better hope. Crawford ain't losing no speed. I mean, he better hope he lost some speed. And he ain't got no speed. It's gonna be over with quick. A systematic beatdown. Yeah, smash the like button for your boy. Systematic beatdown, man. Yeah. You said Bud's gonna dictate everything. I think Bud set the tone early, even now. He set the tone pretty early, man. This caught Canelo off guard. This whole, Crawford kind of antagonizing Canelo. You know what I'm saying? It kind of caught Canelo off guard. Canelo don't know what to do. So not only do he got to prepare for Crawford, but he don't know what Crawford is going to do at all now. He's threatening to take his belt away. You said 18-foot ring. We don't know what the ring gonna be. Canelo keeps asking Turkey for it, though. He keeps publicly asking for it, too. You know what I'm saying? He's publicly asking for the smallest ring he can get. You know what I'm saying? Because that gives him the best chance to win the fight. That right there. You said my mic? Hold on, man. What the fuck? One second. Let me see what's going on with this mic.
I'm looking at the tendencies. I'm looking at things that you do. I'm looking at things you don't do. I'm looking at when I feint, what you do. When I punch, what you do. You know what I mean? When I counter you, what you do. Like everything that I do in the ring is calculated.
Okay.
You know, so I know, like, I might do something and don't do it until 4 rounds later.
Right.
Like, let me come back to that. You know what I mean? Or I might throw a feint at you and be like, all right, you know what I mean? I see you went for that, but I ain't gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna catch you a little later because we got a lot of time, you know? So you gotta be able to outthink the next fighter. Right. It ain't all about what I'm about to do to this guy. It's, you know, it's how I'm gonna break this guy down. You know, how I'm gonna take away
what he's trying to do.
His strong point.
Yeah, I hear the scratchiness when I was playing that clip. Is it still scratchy? Put one in the chat if I'm good. Put 2 if it's bad. You said it's still bad? Man, this gotta be StreamYard, bro. This gotta be StreamYard. There ain't no way. I got perfect bars, bro. Like perfect internet. Salute, salute to Chico for he said new mic fun. Salute to you, man. Thank you for this super chat, man. Definitely. Man, what the hell, bro? You said mic bad. Damn. Let me try to back out real quick. Let me see something. All right, I'm back. Y'all hit one in the chat if I'm better. I took the mic off and I'm trying to go without it. I don't know what's up with this shit, man. We were just getting started. You said it got worse. Man, ain't no man. What the hell, bro? Yeah, hold on, man. I don't know what's going on. I took it off this time. Um, I got good internet. Yo, y'all, hit the one in the chat and see if it's better. Yeah, okay, see about 20. Oh my goodness, it's over. Damn, it's over. You said open up the panel. You said it's still messed up. You said one. I gotta wait till y'all kind of catch up a little bit. You said it's still messed up. Put one in the chat if it's messed up. It's better, but still could sound like I'm underwater. What the fuck, bro? You said What the hell, bro? All right, let me try to back out one more time. Yo, all right. Hit the one in the chat if it still sounds bad. Hit two if it's good. I don't know what's going on. You said mic distorted. I took it off and it's still distorted. I don't know why it's doing that shit, bro. I really have no other explanation other than this StreamYard shit acting up. There's just no other explanation. Yeah, there's no video. I don't think that's not even actually a video, but I don't think that's the problem. It's still distorted. You said better? Okay, now it's better. I wonder what the fuck that is, bro. Threw off the whole momentum. But yeah, man. Hopefully it's better. All right, clearing up. I don't know what the hell that is, man. Back to normal now. Okay. All right, hold up. Let me see something now. Let's see if that is the problem. Maybe that could be the problem. That clip playing. Is it still? You said keep cooking before the hackers come back. All right, let's see. You say it's the videos. All right, so is it? So you so right now is it lagging now? Oh, it probably is the videos then, huh? All right, let me take it off. Damn, that's crazy. I don't know. Yep, it's the videos. That's crazy. Not the bandwidth. Probably not because I probably don't got the StreamYard super package and shit. Maybe that's what it is. That's crazy though. All right, that's good to know. We've kind of figured out the problem and shit. But Canelo, bro, he don't seem too confident. He looked very surprised. Um, and I think Crawford set the tone pretty early. I think he set the tone that he ain't playing no games, and he was pressing dude. You said still a bit choppy. It's probably because of the after effect of the little clips. Yeah, that's crazy that the videos is chopping up the audio and shit. Streaming on this kind of. You said my mic still going in and out? You said they 1-1 right now in the press conference? How is they 1-1? What did Canelo do? Man, that's crazy. This is Mike. All right, this Mike issue and shit. You said 2-0 Bud. Yeah. Yeah, Showbiz got Canelo winning the fight. Somebody pointed out, and Showbiz seemed to get really pissed off when Bill Haney came at him about his black card. And but somebody, I seen another tweet from somebody keeping notes, keeping receipts on Showbiz, bro. And every fight where it's a black fighter going against a non-black fighter, he's going for the other guy. And he literally named these fights. And yeah, Showbiz always going against the grain, bro. He always going against the grain, bro. He had Ryan against Dev. He's picking Canelo against Crawford. Um, several other fights, bro. Yeah, Richardson Hitchison. Bill Haney pulled up on Richardson Hitchison. He called him Richardson Bitchison or something like that. He called him. Richardson tried to sneak up out of there. Bill called him and kind of called him out. And Richardson, I don't know, man. Richardson be acting like he don't be wanting to fight. And speaking of Richardson, Gary Antoine was looking for the smoke. And I guess Gary Antoine whooped him in the amateurs too. And he don't want to fight Gary Antoine. He don't want to unify. You know, Richardson, you know, he acting like he don't want to fight Devin either. So, yeah, that's kind of funny. Called him Little Richard. Yeah, he called him Little Richard. You said Bud? Bud ain't go what? Bill all in with Bud, man. Bill all in with Bud Crawford.
Crawford ain't nothing to play with. He ain't scared of nobody, and you ain't too big for Crawford. So kill that narrative. It's over with. Blood has been drawn, and you're gonna see. Crawford is the best fighter in the world. Canelo will be beat up like a bloody pulp when it's through. Talk that shit, Bill.
Yeah. That's what Bill Haney had to say, man. He was in the building. He's all in with Crawford. He's the one that told Bud that he should go after Canelo. And here we are. Yeah, Bill planted the seed for the fight. Yeah, he did. Crawford got more to gain in this. He's almost like a challenger again, fighting for a world title. You know what I'm saying? Canelo is the champion. You know what I'm saying? And Crawford's like the challenger. So Crawford thriving on this right now. This is the type of fight that he kind of been looking for. He said, what he say? He said maybe God, it wasn't meant for me to get those other big fights because it was preparing me for this one. So, yeah, that says a lot for what he's about to do in this fight, bro. He ain't about to come up in there just playing around with this guy. You said let's call him Hitch. Yeah, we just gonna call him Hitch, dog. It's too much confusion with that dude's name, bro. You said Hitchison scared of death. That's what it seemed like. You said make sure the drug testing. Yeah, Modoc. That's his name. Moduk. Canelo looks like Moduk. He got the big ass head and everything.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only, hey Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
He do. He got the Modok. Big target, man. Big target. You said Canelo begging Bud not to move. Yeah, he is. They a lot of the Mexican fighters do that though. They kind of try to talk the guy into, just standing there and fighting. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like they know it's no hope, bro. It's almost like they know it's no hope. It's almost like they know it's no hope. So please stand in front of and let's make it a great fight. They try to condition the guys to make it a great fight and meet me in the middle of the ring, and they want somebody standing there and just throwing punches. There's gonna be punches thrown though, but it's gonna be really one-sided. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be very one-sided. Crawford's gonna be throwing the more punches. He's gonna be countering with combinations, and Canelo's gonna be really, really hesitant. People thinking it's gonna be like the Mijamal fight, but the Mijamal, like I said, is a totally different style than Canelo Alvarez. You said same thing GGG begged Canelo to do. Mexican style, yeah. Just begged him to stand there and fight. Like, come on, bro. Where's the sweet science? Where's the IQ in it? You want me to just stand still because you can't move. Motherfucker. Just because you can't move. Like, that's crazy as hell, ain't it? Just stand still. Yeah, let's give the fans a great fight. Canelo is so worried because he left a lot to be desired against William Skull. He didn't even get nothing off. He didn't even get to get nothing off for real. So he's very worried about getting over Terrence Crawford. And then he see how confident Crawford is. Crawford's confidence is pretty crazy. And people saying, oh, well, he said 70%. But Bud Crawford said 70%. He's only 70% sure. That's what they saying. Hold up. Salute to Hello Ninja for the super chat. He says, Bud going in there to win, man. Punch drunk still think he's only in there for the money after all this time. These cats online going to find out hard. Yeah, man, they going to find out. I mean, Bud already said what he go do. He ain't not one time mentioned anything about no money. He want the belts. He's coming for everything Canelo got. He just ain't happy to be here. He's coming to take everything Canelo got. He's coming for that. I missed out on all the big fights throughout my career, the Pacquiaos and all that. Well, this is it. This is my big Pacquiao fight. You know what I'm saying? So this is how he's looking at it. So we gonna probably see the best Bud Crawford we've seen since Spence. I don't know if you could top that performance though. That's crazy. That was hell of a performance to top. That'll be something else to top that. It's gonna be really, really hard to top that. Yeah, smash the like button for your boy. Let's see. You said Canelo need extra motivation. Maybe this little altercation is motivation. Maybe the little push is motivation. Hold up. Maybe the little push is motivation for Canelo, man. Maybe he needed Crawford to bully him. Bud bullied Canelo today. He bullied him, man. Hold up.
Crawford ain't nothing to play with. He ain't scared of nobody, and you ain't too big for Crawford. So kill that narrative. It's over with. Blood has been drawn, and you're going to see. Crawford is the best fighter in the world. Canelo will be beat up like a bloody pulp when it's through. Talk that
shit, Bill. Yo, smash the like button for your boy, man. Holy smokes. Bill Haney. Showed him what was up, man. Yep. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. Y'all playing games, man. Y'all not smashing the like button. We got this fight that's going down. It's for free for everybody. Pretty much just getting Netflix. You got the fight. We ain't got, you know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about paying no $100 for the fight. None of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? A fight party's gonna be crazy. The fight parties are gonna be crazy. Bud pushed on Canelo, man. I got the clip, but it lags up the bandwidth. I don't know why it's lagging up. I don't know why it's lagging up, man. That's just kind of weird. But Bud was pushing him back, man. He did that on purpose. It was almost subtle to where you wouldn't even notice it. But I peeped it out right away. I'm like, yeah, he trying to force dude back. Canelo moving back. He already moved him back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Crawford already tested him, bro. Canelo failed the first test, bro. He failed it already playing the mind games, bro. This is another level, Canelo. The fight has already begun. The fight has already begun. It probably began about a week ago, but it really began today. You know what I'm saying? It began today. You say I got the best footage? Hold up. he scared him away. That was a good view, wasn't it? That was a good view right there. Y'all smash the like button for your boy, man. That was a good view of it. Crawford ain't showing no fear with this dude, bro. He ain't playing no games, bro. He ain't happy for the moment. He ain't thankful for you giving me the opportunity. Man, I'm coming to take what you got, dude. You signed a contract. That's it. He bullied him, bro. And then Canelo gave him a little light push. We seen Canelo push guys before. Canelo pushed guys for much less offenses. You know, he's shoving dudes. He gave Canelo a little push. You know what I'm saying? Gave him a little push. Damn, man, I'm kind of pissed off I can't put the shit on my screen without this shit lagging up, man. Maybe I need to be on the desktop or something. Nah, Charlo embarrassed. Charlo ain't nah. That's not the same thing. Charlo was extremely humble and gracious. You know, he was Canelo's biggest fan. Do Crawford look like he's Canelo's fan? Absolutely not. Canelo's head is so big. Yeah, he pushed Plant without conviction. Yeah, man, he pushed Plant off the stage. He almost pushed him off the stage and shit, bro. He gave Bud a light push. He didn't want to push Bud too hard. Canelo feel the energy, man. He feel the aura. He feel the aura with this dude. He said, I was hunting this guy. He said, I was hunting him. He said, I'm hunting him. You know what I'm saying? Got Canelo on his heels, bro. And Crawford's playing the heel. But I don't know what Bud's gonna do with Canelo. It's hard to say what he's gonna do, honestly. We can only kind of go over what we think he's gonna do, but we don't know what he's gonna do. Um, but I know he's gonna be prepared. I do know that. I know he's gonna be well prepared for whatever Canelo brings. And you heard Canelo himself when Mike Cappinger asked him, yeah, sitting next to Crawford, yeah, he wasn't too much. You guys not too much far off in size. And what did Canelo say? Oh yeah, well, you know, I'm not worried about the size no more. And you know, he's not worried about the size no more all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worried about the size no more. First Crawford was too small for him. Now that he's seen him, he's like, well, yeah, he's really not that small. Canelo just got a big ass head, bro. Like a giant dwarf. I don't know if Bud is necessarily bigger, but they not too far off. And I don't know, Canelo's bigger, but I wouldn't say he's like that much bigger. You know what I'm saying? We'll see when these dudes become old men when they in their 40s and shit. Who's really the bigger guy? You know what I'm saying? But right now, Canelo's definitely the sturdier dude. He's like a giant dwarf sitting next to Bud. You know what I'm saying? And them dudes are sturdy as hell, them dwarves. You say ain't no advantage. Canelo has no advantage, bro. He don't have Turkey as an advantage. You know what I'm saying? He don't got no political advantage. His only hope is to just hope Crawford stands in the ring and bangs with him, bro. That's his only hope, bro. Is for him to stand and bang with him, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. You know? We don't got too many Canelo fans in the building this evening. They'll be in the chat later. You know, they be on the chat. They be in the chat in the comment section, you know, on the videos and stuff, but they don't really come on the stream. They don't got too much of a live argument. They just don't got one. Because they know what they saw. They can't lie because of what their eyes just showed them. The eyes don't lie, Chico. He said, salute Bushido. You could tell by Bud's demeanor what kind of badass kid he was. Yeah, he was. Salute to you. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Yeah, you could definitely tell what kind of Bud is they both come from like, upbringings to where they had to fight and shit. They both got picked on and bullied and shit. But Crawford is a different type of mean though. You know what I'm saying? I think he's just a hungrier guy, bro. He's just a hungrier guy. He's just a hungry fighter. Canelo's not that hungry, bro. He's not gonna have that same intensity. I mean, of course, the intensity is going to increase as the weeks go by, but I don't think he's gonna be as intense as Crawford. This fight right here will literally cement Crawford as one of the absolute best boxers of all time if he gets the job done, right? So he's one fight away from that. And in my opinion, he should go ahead and just retire. There's no reason to even do anything else after that. Just go ahead and retire after that. There's nothing else to do. Ride out on a bit on a high note. But so Canelo got a lot to kind of deal with. His only advantage is his size, his weight. He'll be the heavier guy. He'll probably be able to take some shots better. You know what I'm saying? That's his only real advantage in the fight. He don't have no other advantage. He couldn't even tell you. He can't even tell you what his advantages were. Or what does he do better than Crawford? He can't even tell you, bro. He has a lot of respect for Crawford and Crawford's skills. Now, Canelo never fixed his flaws because he never had to. He was on autopilot, fighting, just fighting these guys. You know what I'm saying? He was on autopilot, just kind of fighting. You know, he never really leveled up after a certain point. Once that European tour started, Canelo stopped progressing and started regressing. That's when the regression began for Canelo. Once he started that European tour, he had no reason to. He was faster than all those dudes and everything else. They couldn't do nothing with him over there in the UK. Canelo's best shot at this fight to win this fight. Man, anybody we could debate it all damn day if you want to, but his best chance is to catch Crawford with some shit that Crawford ain't go see. And only way I see that happening is if he gets Crawford and lulls Crawford into a firefight, a reckless firefight. That's gonna be extremely hard to do. That would have been easier to do with a young Terrence Crawford. But this is the older version of Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? A smarter Terrence Crawford, who knows that he's in the biggest fight of his career. And it's a dangerous fight as well. He can't afford to get his ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? He can't just afford to just get beat up on by Canelo. He just can't afford it. So I expect to see the best version of this guy. Canelo expects it too. They got a lot to deal with. I don't know. I don't know what would be the best approach for Reynoso and Canelo. I guess if I was Eddie Reynoso, I'll make sure Canelo is in the best shape he's ever been. As far as making sure Canelo don't get tired. He has to make sure that Canelo don't get tired in the fight, above all else. Because if once Canelo gets fatigued, that's a nightmare for him against a guy like Crawford. You know what I'm saying? That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare situation for a guy like him. Um, to be in there with a guy like Crawford. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Nah, it ain't gonna be like the Jamal fight, bro. It ain't gonna be like the Jamal fight, bro. The Jamal fight, we saw that. I mean, I don't know, man. It wasn't his best performance. I said that when it happened. You know what I'm saying? But when Crawford fights these named opponents, bro, he shows up and shows out. Not to say he don't otherwise, because he normally does, but the Jamal fight is like the only fight you could say where he wasn't like, you know, tear for so long. You know what I'm saying? He's been on a tear for so long. It's hard to really, you know, that's the only thing you can really do is nitpick the fights where he don't look as good in. Because he didn't even look, maybe 29. I mean, whatever. Canelo didn't look good his last fight either. At all. He looked so bad in the fight that they changing the rules for boxing for him. That's how bad he looked in the fight, bro. They changing the rules of the sport and shit. They trying to change the rules. No more Tom and Jerry. No more running around. You said 70%? Yeah, man, I know, right? 70% chance he go win. 70% chance he go win, bro. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. Yeah, Me Jamal had some very he was really awkward, you know what I'm saying? He was really awkward moving around, herky jerky. Canelo ain't doing all that shit. Come on, man. Canelo is not moving around like that, dude. And truth be told, Crawford ain't moving around like Me Jamal. You know what I'm saying? I mean like Skull. You said Bud's going for the KO. Hey, oh yeah, speaking of the KO, I heard they said it's a what is it, 6 figure, no, 7 figure payday for the KO. I heard it's like 5 million or some shit though. I heard if whoever gets the knockout gets 5 million, bro. That's a whole nother purse for a fight. So that's all the incentive you need to go for the KO. If you have an incentive like that, like shit. Let me get off my bike real quick. Yeah, I'm hearing it's something like 5 million, but don't quote me on it. But I'm hearing it's like 5 million. Yeah, I heard it's 5 million. Dana White came out and said something about uh that it's like 7 figures or something like that. But he didn't tell you what number. But I'm hearing it's like 5 million. That's just what I heard. Smash the like button for you, boy. I'm kind of mad I can't play my videos, man. But at least we figured out why the audio be fucking up. You know what I'm saying? At least we figured that out. We're gonna have to figure out a workaround. We still ain't got the card together either, though. You know what I'm saying? We just got that fight. We don't got the card, but I'm hearing Baccarat wants to be on the card. Yeah, Crawford moved Canelo back, Jesus. He pushed him back, dog. He pushed him back, man. Already, bro. This fight has already started. This fight already started, bro. This fight began when Crawford got up in his face this second time. When he let Canelo pause feel him, right? Canelo's like, wait a minute, I'm moving back. I don't even know how. You say you see Canelo punching through Bud's weak high guard. That's if he's there to get. That's if he's there to get anything really solid off. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole thing within itself for Canelo in this fight too. Okay, if Canelo do land, he's gonna have to really. It'll have to be something solid and something where Crawford really. You know what I'm saying? Just don't see it, and he don't have a jab. You know what I'm saying? Canelo don't got a jab, no more. He kind of abandoned his jab some years ago, so he don't really got a jab. He's out there throwing out. Um, he's gonna be looking for the big shot, bro. That's just what it is, Chico. He gonna be looking for the big shot, man. You said Canelo got to be sneaky. Yeah, he got to be sneaky. He got to be sneaky. It's gonna be like a Sugar Ray Robinson, Jake LaMotta. It's gonna be like the beatdown. You said he was jabbing up with Charlo? Yeah, Charlo didn't really just do nothing. Plus, Charlo's not a master boxer either. What's up, LaJessica? I see you in the building. What's going on? You said Crawford's distance is gonna yeah, his distance once Crawford gets the timing that distance down, it's gonna be really, really hard for Canelo to overcome that. Forget if Canelo lands his shot, he gotta overcome this distance and his timing. This is stuff that we gotta talk about. Yeah, he gotta overcome this distance and the Crawford once Crawford gets his timing down, so Canelo's gonna have to kind of be different. Canelo may have to do some things that he don't normally do. Otherwise, it's gonna be a one-sided affair. It's gonna be a one-sided situation. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. We gonna see at Crawford at 168 if he has his speed. That's gonna be key for Crawford, I think, is to retain his speed. Make sure he got his speed, or at the very least, still faster than Canelo Alvarez. If his speed and reflexes is still intact, then this fight should be a cakewalk. Because this fight is no catch weight, hydration clause, no none of that. He want Canelo at his absolute best. Not even Floyd did that. Box his socks up, but he had to kind of go to a catch weight. There's no such thing here. Canelo's fighting Canelo at his absolute best. Canelo is nervous because of this. This dude is giving Canelo all the advantages he can get. He ain't complaining about no ring size and none of that. He said, only gonna be is my fist upside your head. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he ain't worried about none of that. He ain't worried about none of it, y'all. Yeah, that was a good response from Canelo. That's all I need is 1%. That's all he needs. At the end of the day, it is a fight. And nobody truly knows what's gonna happen. But from what my experience in the past decade in boxing, it'll be kind of bad to bet against Crawford. Bet your money on Crawford. He's to collect a check. He's out here to put on the show. This is a really big fight. The viewership capacity is going to be tremendous. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about no pay-per-view buys and nothing because Netflix got the viewerships, right? So you figure everybody on Netflix watching this fight, and it's going to be on Netflix advertising. There's going to be a lot of the people watching that fucking fight. They better get the streaming together, so there won't be any lag or any delays or anything. But shit. Now Canelo cool, bro. I gotta take my hat off to Canelo, bro. I had my ups and downs with him over the years. Always been a fan. But I had my ups and downs with him over the years and shit. But he a solid dude and a solid fighter. You know what I'm saying? And he's fighting all the best fighters. I'll give him a pass for Benavidez. Because Benavidez, he is fucking big as hell. But yeah. You say, am I going to the fight? Probably not. Probably not. You say you wish he shit talker? He ain't gonna be doing too much shit talking, but and antagonizing tactics. That's what he's gonna be expressing a lot of confidence. That's what he's gonna be doing. And the effect of that is gonna be a lot of people they're gonna say, oh, he's cocky and all that. And it's gonna sell the fight more because they're gonna want to see him lose because he's a cocky black guy. And Canelo's gonna be the soft-spoken, humble Mexican fighter. If Crawford keeps this up, that's what's gonna happen. Because he already set the tone with this press conference. Yeah, the ticket price is gonna be crazy, man. I'm not even really thinking about going to the fight. Honestly, I ain't even thought about it. I could go possibly, but I ain't really thought about it. You said it should be affordable at the Raiders Stadium. Yeah, ain't it, with all those seats? I don't know, man. It's something about watching it like at the crib though, than live. I don't know. I guess if you want to go there for the whole event and everything, like if I had some good seats and if I was media or something, then hell yeah. Then that way I can go out in the back and all that. But the fans is already into the fight though, so that's good. A lot of fans showed up at the press conference. They was all into it. You know, Crawford became the heel today, you guys. We seen Crawford become the heel. And I like the theatrics, the WWE theatrics anyway. I like WWE and shit anyway, so it's all fun and games for me. And it's needed to put on the show. It's needed for the show, for the build up, for when they showing highlights, leading up to the fight. They showing everything that happened, Crawford and Canelo pushing and shit. I don't know if the London card will be low budget. I don't know. That's we'll see. I guess it depends. Turkey wants top fights on there though. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Hollow Ninja for a super chat. He said, still wondering about the undercard, bro. Stack it. Yeah. We got to see, man. We got to see who's available. It'd be nice to get like Keith Thurman or somebody on there, and Jamel or somebody. Errol Spence, those people. It'd be nice to see those dudes on the card and shit, man. But that Al Heyman shit. And but this is with Turkey, so his fighters can eat. Because the ship is sinking, bro. It's a new day in boxing, and Turkey took over in a big way. And there's back to how it was. There's just no going back. Turkey eliminated all the big players out of boxing as far as like promoters out of this fight too. The best promoter in combat sports and Dana White. That's why he picked Dana White. Not because Dana White, he picked Dana White because Dana White is the best promoter in combat sports history, pretty much. He built the promotion from the ground up, and it's one of the biggest, you know. So he picked Dana White for the job. He didn't pick Eddie Hearn. He didn't pick Bob Arum. Bob Arum was kind of, on the back end. So there's no voice for whack job. So Turkey probably not too fond of Oscar with some of the shit Oscar been saying lately. So he got Dana White to do it. A non-boxing guy. Who in my opinion didn't seem like he knew really what to say. Like almost like they just grabbed him fresh off the last UFC event and put him on a plane straight there. You said Dana White has the crossover appeal. Yeah, he do. He has the crossover appeal. He knows how to sell a fight. We go see how he does for this one. You got Max Kellerman back. You know what I'm saying? They boxing kind of got rid of Max Kellerman. Jimmy Lampley, I think he's gonna be on the panel. I know Max Kellerman's back for sure. It would have been nice to see Max and Roy Jones though, like Roy Jones, and probably Jim Lampley. Honestly, just put all three of them back on there. Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be really dope. I think they're gonna do whatever it takes to make sure it's one of the biggest fights in boxing, if not the biggest fight in boxing, the biggest event. It's gonna be a huge event, and it's on a Mexican holiday. It's gonna be a huge event, huge. And I think by it being on Netflix, I think that's a pretty big. Just by it being on Netflix, yeah. Yeah, Jim Lampley might be biased as hell, bro. He old now too. He's even older too now, so he's gonna be even more biased. We gonna see. We gonna see if he's on the panel for real, for real. We know Max is, but it's big that it's on Netflix because so many people are gonna be able to watch it without pretty much stealing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna be able to really watch it without stealing it. It's on Netflix. It's not on ESPN Plus or no weird obscene app or no DAZN. Nah, man, it's on Netflix, bro. Everybody got Netflix downloaded on every device. But Netflix is pretty expensive itself, but it's worth it for this fight, I tell you that. Definitely worth it for this one. I think it'd be good to see Max return. We're gonna see what he got. It's been like what? It's been some years, man. It's been a while. Yeah, Max definitely picking Bud. Max always been rocking with Crawford for years. You said Andre Ward and Al Bernstein? Hey, yeah. This ain't about pay-per-view numbers, bro. They trying to set a precedent with just viewership alone. The money's on the fight. They're not relying on a dying model like pay-per-view, bro. Pay-per-view is such a stale. It's just done now, bro. And that's just the harsh truth about boxing. People just go stream There's nothing you could do about it. But in order, the only thing you can do about it is put it on a streaming service like and what better way to get truly introduced to boxing, not with the fake mic, but what truly to get introduced to boxing with a fight like this. Yeah, Canelo's the last pay-per-view star, bro. He's a last pay-per-view star in boxing. And if this fight was on pay-per-view, this fight probably still do like 1 million. He'll probably still do 1 million. Probably a little less. I don't know. It's hard to say, man. People are streaming shit. In some territories, the fight will be free. Yeah, it's gonna bring in new subscriptions too. Yeah. Well, yeah, Mayweather was the last big draw, but for the past, like, after post Mayweather era, Canelo's been the man. Post Mayweather era, Canelo's been the draw. But that's gonna be a potential. I think they said something about 300 million people got Netflix or something like that. So yeah, the viewership potential is going to be tremendous. I think that's just what they're aiming for. It's a big payday for Crawford, and he's million. People was talking about Bud, how he was in Saudi Arabia. Then hours later, he was taking photos with his kids at his 2-year-old's birthday party, and now he's already in New York at a press conference for Canelo. They talking about his other kid. I'm like, y'all didn't watch this Shannon Sharp clip? I ain't heard side of his relationship with old girl. You said you think it's up there as far as hype with any other fight? Nah, because I don't think the Canelo fans, I don't know, maybe in a couple of weeks or so, the casual, Mexican boxing fans will get more involved with the fight. But right now, I don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel that same. I don't feel it. It's kind of just starting. So it's kind of just starting, bro. It's hard to say. I'll probably ask that question again in a few weeks or something. You said who's the side chick? Yeah, I know, right? That's funny. Yeah, man, that's what people were saying, bro. He got like a kid with another person. Yeah, there's a picture of the little dude with Crawford on his photo with the family and shit. I think it was a Toy Story birthday party or something. And little dude was with Bud was holding him and shit. So yeah, Bud got another little kid and shit. So that's like 7 kids. You said they nervous? Yeah, but T-Rose so nervous, bro. You said Canelo sold over 40,000 seats with Billy Joe. Yeah, ain't it? And they fought like in Texas too. So yeah, Canelo and Crawford's gonna do 65, bro. They probably gonna do like 60. close to 65 or something. Might sell out. They might sell out, bro. If Canelo did 40,000 with Billy Joe, a British fighter that nobody know, what do you think he's gonna do with Terrence Crawford, bro? People know Bud. So what do yeah, they go pack that shit, dude. But yeah, guess not too much pushback from the Canelo fans today. They'll be in a chat, but I don't know, man. I think a lot of the argument is gonna really just, and then it comes big punch and land that big punch. You said, will Nebraska travel for Crawford? Yeah, they will, for sure. Nebraska's definitely going to show up for Crawford. You best believe it. Nebraska's not too far. They go show up for that, for sure. You best believe there's going to be a lot of Nebraska natives in the building. Because it's kind of like in the middle. Vegas, well, not really, but yeah, Nebraska's going to show up for them. You said Canelo versus Billy was over 60,000. You said with Dana White promoting, you guaranteed to sell out. Man, we got like 90 people up in here. Y'all hit that like button, your boy, man. We got.
Crawford ain't nothing to play with. He ain't scared of nobody, and you ain't too big for Crawford. So kill that narrative. It's over with. Blood has been drawn, and you're going to see. Crawford is the best fighter in the world. Canelo will be beat up like a bloody pulp when it's through. Talk that shit, Bill!
I don't know why it's all scratchy, but Bill Haney is the hype man for this fight. We got a couple of hype men for this fight. Bill Haney's one of them. We have Bernie and Bill, the hype man for this fight. You said Bud will stop Canelo? We go find out. You said this channel will get shut down after Bud gets dusted. Nah, no, it won't. I want to know how he's gonna dust them though. Canelo hasn't dusted anybody in a long time, dog. Like dusted somebody. He was going to war with Jaime Munguia, bro. And Edgar Berlanga. What are we talking about, dog? That's the only thing they can say is stuff like that, bro. When they say stuff like the channel or they take personal shots, that's when you know you just smoking them. They have no argument, so they attack the dojo like in Fist of Fury and shit. Attack the dojo when Shenzhen ain't there, bro. They wait till They wait till the live is over, then they come in the chat, and you know what I'm saying? Like, man, get y'all ass on, bro. King KO is the only guy that's willing to show up, but he didn't offer nothing of any value. He just said that the channel won't be up anymore once Crawford gets smoked. You said they simple like Canelo's boxing skills. It's a tough fight, man. Canelo, he's in for one. Crawford's super motivated for this one. He's crazy confident, and I think Canelo's gonna be in for a long night, man. Susan hollering for another super chat. He says, "Bud go destroy another toxic fan base. Just watch." Yeah, yeah. I don't think Canelo's gonna be doing too much of. It's just gonna be like just kind of like tailor-made matchups for fans after this. After this one, if Canelo continues boxing, it's gonna be more fights that's kind of tailor-made for his style, so he could look good and so it could be a good like war and shit. After he get this boxing lesson from Crawford. You said y'all gonna be like Black Fight fan. Nah, he straight disappeared out of boxing too. He just got it way up out of there. But that's not what this is. The Crawford Canelo fight just so happens to be the biggest fight in boxing. Canelo himself even said he's not a one-punch KO guy. Canelo himself said he's more of a accumulation puncher. I can't even say it right now. Right? He's a guy that punches accumulate over time. That's what he said. He said that. Boxing fans act like Canelo's this crazy Mexican version of Wilder. That's what the fans put Superman punching, you know what I'm saying, Hulk smash ass dude there. You watching Canelo, he hasn't had the KO in like 5 years. You said his resume don't stack up to Canelo. That don't mean nothing. That resume is not gonna matter, bro. Cantaloupe head. Yeah, he got a big ass head, bro. It's gonna be pretty easy to land them shots, man. Once Crawford get that range down, I'm telling you, it's gonna be about that distance and timing. And once he get those down, it's gonna be really, really, really hard for Canelo to overcome that. It's gonna be really, really hard for him to. Because he tries to take a different approach. Maybe an approach to where he's using a lot more energy than his body can handle. Because Canelo has that stocky build, was gonna exert a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? So he can't afford to be doing a lot of major mouth moving around. You know what I'm saying? Something like that could work, but then again, it may not work because his legs may not be strong enough for it. He may be off balance. He may get clumsy. He may exert energy for no reason. So Canelo, it's not like Canelo's a young fighter either. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just gonna turn back the hands of time and you know. But yeah, you guys, I don't know, man. Really good press conference today. Terrence Crawford revealed to be the heel from here on out. I think he's going to be playing somewhat of a heel. And it should be pretty entertaining until the actual fight happens. But yeah, you guys, catch you guys on the next one. Salute to everybody that stopped in. Salute to everybody that donated to the dojo. Just make sure you guys smash that like button. If you're catching the replay, smash the like button. Catch you guys on the next one. Love you, Ma. Peace out.